And this is a great story about Pearl Harbor and what happened when a credit union treasurer was trying to save the records of his members when in the hangar when Pearl Harbor was being bombed. This room is named. The naming rights for this were purchased by the Defense Credit Union Council, and I don't know how many of you are aware, but of the approximately 8,500 credit unions, there are approximately maybe 280 of them are what we call defense credit unions, and they are the ones that take care of our troops either at home or abroad when they're at war, such as we are in Afghanistan and Iraq now. They also are there to support the families when they're left on base. And the Defense Credit Union Council, it's explained there, they had 70 years, and then the Eagle was put in here to honor them as well. Behind me is what I call the reading room, which I love. There's some really great old ads on here from some old CUNA Mutual marketing things that they did. And there are histories, credit union history, but also some state histories. There are states that have their own history written as well. And then I try to keep out the current periodicals because I think it is really important for people that come in here that are non-credit union, and there are a number, to understand that credit unions aren't just the past, they're the current and the future, and they are still alive and well and doing lots of good work. This is the Hall of States, although I may have to change the name. State across the country that represents their credit union founding and development. And not everybody's going to have a full-blown exhibit, obviously, because not everybody has things. But that's the Ohio exhibit. It's about Louise McCarran Herring. If you're not familiar with Louise McCarran Herring, she was 23 years old when she went to Estes Park, Colorado. Youngest delegate there. Terribly frowned upon by Mr. Philemon Bergenberg because of her age and her fact that she was a female. And known as the mother of credit unions in Ohio, did phenomenal things, and we have a video of her life that I run. But the bronze of her was actually donated to the museum by her son and daughter, Bill and Catherine, who are both credit union managers in Ohio. This is the original, what they call the original credit union office. This came to me from Hank Klein in Arkansas Federal Credit Union before he retired. And it was sold to credit unions by CUNA Supply at that time because so many of the credit unions started in barns, or they started in kitchens, or people's homes. They needed to have something to keep their personal records separate from their business records. So this was sold to them. When it was locked, it was a safe. When it's open, there's a locked cash drawer, and then, of course, all the ledgers that everybody kept everything on long before there were computers and stuff. And I love this picture because it does show the credit union office being used, and the guys at a card table doing business with a member and his tractors in the back, and the dog standing there in the front. So it's just, it's just true indication of the roots and the wide reason for credit unions.